All right, it's holiday week, so why not focus on how we can eat healthy through the holidays, especially Thanksgiving coming up here this week. And so, a common question I'll get in the office when people are about to start their plans as well. I have a vacation coming up, or the holidays are coming up. What do you suggest? And it's almost like a cry for a get out of jail card or something, right? But my answer is, well, what better time to work on doing better than right now, right? Because all of you who are here and in a plan or have done a plan and are still around because you continue to stack days together, the whole goal is that this is a journey, not a destination. And therefore, it's a long-term lifestyle that we're developing for you and that hopefully you continue to incorporate. And so since it's long-term, you're always going to have the birthday coming up or the holidays coming up or the vacation coming up. And so we don't, if you start and stop around every holiday, vacation, or birthday, you're never going to create any real momentum. So rather than let the calendar dictate your health, you place your health over and above the calendar. And so if you can develop, for example, for Thanksgiving, if you can develop food replacements for what you used to eat that is unhealthy, that are delicious, then it's no problem. And you welcome the holidays like you did any other year, except now you can eat your fill of delicious food that's healthy and not, have the gluten, dairy, corn, soy, whatever symptoms may have been impacting you in the past. And so today I want to focus on showing you some strategies or some recipes that I use personally, my family uses personally, so that we can eat and enjoy Thanksgiving, but still be gluten-free, dairy-free, all of that. And so the main strategy is to go on to Google or Brave or whatever browser you use and search your favorite Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever meal and put paleo in front of it. Okay. Because if you put paleo in front of it, then it's going to remove gluten and dairy from the recipe because eating paleo eliminates those things. And now you can have a paleo pecan pie, which I love. Okay. And instead of using, wheat flour, it's going to use almond flour or coconut flour or something, some quote unquote clean flour. And, we've been doing this for years and I don't feel like I'm ever missing out from not eating a conventional pie. I think the gluten-free crust is much better. It's denser, it's got more protein and better fats and all that in it too. So again, it's not sugar-free, and you don't necessarily have to be sugar-free. But just remember it's not sugar-free because if you eat the whole pie, well, that's not healthy either, even though it's gluten-free, right? So portion sizes still matter, but at least you're eating cleaner versions of it. So this would be a pecan pie result. And if you see here, like I just threw it in the search bar and you have recipes for days. There's written out blogs with the recipes and pictures. There's YouTube videos that you can watch and get all kinds of versions. So here's the chocolate pecan pie. Here's pecan pie blondies. Here's pecan pie bars or pecan, however you want to say it, right? So unlimited options for you. So check that out. Another one that I love personally, this actually was an improvement on my life because I never really liked stuffing, like the standard stuffing. I never really liked growing up, so I would just skip it. But once my wife discovered paleo stuffing, things got much better, at least for me, because my favorite part of the Thanksgiving meal is the paleo stuffing. Why? Well, because it's basically not grain. It's sausage, and the ones we make is meat and root vegetables essentially. So there's various options here. As I was looking through this 40 aprons one looks pretty good. So she uses let's see what she uses. So ghee, onion, celery, mushrooms, apples, cranberries, parsley seasonings, almond flour, eggs. And it's just that looks good, and I'm sure it is good. Ours, we use more meat. Ours has sausage in it, So let's see here. Here's another one. Yeah, that one looks meatier. So if we go here, she's got, yeah, ground pork, onions, bell peppers, mushrooms, apples, cranberries, pecans, duck fat, bacon fat, coconut oil, rosemary, thyme, fresh sage, salt, eggs, chicken turkey stock, flour, coconut flour. So again, that's going to be dense and filling. That's a meal by itself, right? I like turkey. I eat turkey, but it's kind of dry. I'll throw some cranberry sauce on there to help it, but the stuffing is what really draws me. And then if we've got some kind of asparagus or green beans with bacon or something, that's really good too. But butternut sausage paleo stuffing with apples and cranberries, this one looks good. That one's really nice. That one looks more like the one we have because we do a lot of root vegetables in ours. So we'll have sweet potatoes and squash and rutabaga along with sausage. Yeah, hers has butternut squash, sausage, herbs, apples, cranberries. Yeah. So that's looking good. Hers, the eggs are optional. So if someone were uh, not doing well with eggs, then you can still have it. No big deal. So whatever your favorite thing is, or the thing that you feel like you're going to be missing because you're being healthier this season, I doubt that you'll miss out on it if you throw it in the search bar with paleo before it. There's got to be an option because there's just, you know, pages and pages and pages of stuff on search bars. Let's see. Yeah. So, or if you're keto, right, you could throw keto stuffing, throw keto before it. And I'm sure there's keto options as well. Um, Look at that paleo cornbread, all kinds of. We're only limited by our creativity, right? So, what else? Does anyone else have a favorite meal they'd like me to search real quick on here?
How about mashed potatoes without dairy in it?
Let's do it. Paleo mashed potatoes. So let's see here. Paleo leap. This one, potatoes. Okay, ghee or grass-fed butter. So they're still having some dairy in that way. Garlic, coconut milk, chives, ground pepper. So one thing you could potentially use instead of the ghee or grass-fed butter is um, maybe some bacon grease.
Okay, that
Let's
might.
see. Let's see
I
if
I
anyone
struggle
else.
because my family doesn't want to eat the same as I do, and so I either end up making two things, one for me and one for the rest of the family, or I just don't eat what I make them.
Hmm.
And when I try to put the coconut oil and stuff, they can immediately taste it, even though they didn't see me put it in there. I'm not sure how they know.
So maybe you need to grab a coconut oil that doesn't have taste because there's some that don't.
They do. I didn't know they
Which,
had that.
yeah, there's one. I can picture the label. Is it called Spectrum? It's got like kind of a gold. It's got gold on the label.
Okay.
Comes in a glass jar. It's more like a mason jar size than like the huge Costco one. Um, the Costco one has coconut flavor to it, but there's brands that don't. And so you might be able to sneak it by them that way.
Okay.
So far, ooh, cashew cream. What's this one? Hold on. Potatoes, cashew cream, chicken stock. Look at that. So there's no dairy in this one. Cashew cream, I don't know what that is, but that sounds yummy.
Yeah, it does.
So this is the tastes lovely. Here, I'll throw this in the chat.
Thank you.
How about
So, Dr.
try,
Bartemus, what's wrong with the plant-based butter?
um I don't
Does
know.
it have too many other ingredients?
Plant-based butter. I don't even know what's in it. Let me check.
Because I have tried, I do have that.
Okay. Um Plant-based butter
I think it's the Vitalife. I'm not sure.
with coconut. You just want to make sure it's not like, canola oil or something. Plant-based butter.
Kite
Just
Hill
check.
sour cream, it's horrible. It's very dry.
What is?
The Kite Hill sour cream,
Okay.
it's a non-dairy sour cream. I forgot the
Okay.
name of the butter that I have, but it's not bad. They have the salted and the unsalted.
Okay. This full circle one, let's see. That's using coconut oil. Let's see if can we.
If you don't mind, tallow usually can be used too
Yeah.
instead of coconut oil, and it has a little bit different taste, but it's not quite as strong as coconut oil.
Yeah, thank you. That's
Thank,
true.
thank
Did you
you.
hear that, Jessica? Tallow?
Yeah, yeah.
Beef tallow or
I think we actually have some of that, but we've never used it.
yeah,
So I'll have to try it.
rendered pork fat you can do too. We've done that before. What was the brand we were looking for?
What if you're not supposed to have pork?
Okay.
You gotta stay away
Then
from bacon.
don't do that. That's sad.
Yeah.
That's sad. Circle. Why are you staying away from bacon? Pork, is it
Because it was
religious?
on my low histamine list of foods to stay away
Okay.
from.
I'm
Pork
not,
and
why is,
smoked meats.
yeah, I'm not seeing this full circle brand even come up on Instacart. They're lying to us.
Mm.
Okay, well, check your labels to make sure. Let's just pick another one here just to look at it, see if it shows us the label. Do. Country Crock, just I feel like I wouldn't buy that just because
Yeah.
that company. But let's
Stuff
look at
in it.
Earth Balance. I don't know. Ingredients. Oh, here we go. Yeah, see, canola oil, soybean oil. So,
Right.
that's plant-based butter, but I wouldn't want you to use that one. So if you can find one that's not using, trash oils, then that's okay. But I
Dr.
mean,
B,
with names
that
like Country Crock, you're gonna get the soy and all that.
that full
Sorry, what?
circle butter. No, no, you're okay. That full circle, I found the label. It's I love this organic oil blend, but it's coconut, high oleic, sunflower, and palm fruit.
Okay.
Plus sunflower lecithin. So
Well, that sounds better than what
better.
we've seen so far. This
Yeah,
Violife, if it didn't have this canola oil, we'd be okay. But so which brand was that? That was the Full Circle, Jen?
that's the full circle. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Plant milk butter. Let's see. These guys are Greek. What are they using? Coconut, cashew. Oh, here you go. Sunflower oil. Boom. So here's one. Miyoko's Creamery plant milk butter. This one's coconut, cashew milk, filtered water, sunflower oil.
I've used that one before. It's really good.
Okay. There we go. Crowdsourcing that. This is the one. Awesome. Anyone else have a recipe? I was going to search. Let's go. I was going to go sweet potato pie and see what we find here. The running mama, she's got it all. Let's see. That looks yummy. And we'll go in with. Oh, it has sweet potatoes in it. Imagine that. Coconut oil, dairy-free milk, coconut egg. Yeah, coconut. I like coconut and coconut flavor, so this would be amazing, I think. Um, so there's an option. I have to send that one to the cook. Anything else you want to search for?
What about macaroni and cheese?
Ooh, that sounds like a challenge.
Yeah, that one's a hard one.
Everything that is not supposed to be in it. Okay, cauliflower. So it's cauliflower mac and cheese, basically. Lots of ghee.
I could
All
actually
right.
eat that, but I don't think anybody else in my family is going to eat it.
Yeah. Let's try mac and cheese is one of the things where it's like there's no way to make it as good as the bad one. At
I
least that
actually
I've
made it. I made it
experienced.
with that nutritional yeast stuff the one time,
Uh-huh.
but the color was off. Like I could eat it and it was fine, but it almost looked like a fluorescent green whenever I
Hmm.
made it. And
I made it.
the kids were like, "What are you eating? I don't know why you're eating that. It looks like it's nuclear or something."
Yeah, I made it one time too, and it was not that great. Ooh, Brownie Mama, look, she has one. Let's see. She gonna give us the trifecta? Cheese, raw cashews, yes. All right. Nutritional yeast, garlic powder, macaroni is grain-free, uncured bacon, broccoli. Yeah. So this one, that
That one
looks
sounds
good.
really good. Can you send that
Yeah,
to me?
here.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's thrown in the chat right now. That one looks. So maybe we should just bookmark Paleo Running Mama because she's given us 3 options here. So we'll bookmark that.
I just threw one
And
in from Meaningful Eats too. She has a ton of really great holiday recipes that are gluten-free too.
okay,
Who was
thank
that
you.
again?
I put it in the chat right before he put in the Paleo Running Mama when it's the sweet potato casserole, but she's also got a bunch of holiday recipes on here like gluten-free and dairy-free cinnamon rolls and other things too. So
Ooh,
Thank you.
yeah.
yeah, good one. Cinnamon rolls. I'm the one who never gets one because they're never gluten free, and they look so. Oh my gosh, I love this lady. Every first link is her. She's got Brave on lock. Let's see. Where's your ingredient list? Almond flour, tapioca, coconut. Okay, we could use coconut. Good. She gives options if you don't want to do butter or ghee. So coconut oil. Yeah, leave the raisins. No thanks. And yeah, that one sounds yummy. All right, I'm gonna have to send this list to Kate, or just buy her cookbook. Does she have a cookbook? So I want everything. Yeah, right there. I don't know. Is that her name? Michelle. Yeah. So it looks like her cookbook, Paleo Baking at Home. Nice. All right. So just wanted to give some options because, again, I don't want you stuck with your family being tempted and not being able to make it through. And again, the thing to do beforehand is to go in prepared, right? It's easier to say no when you're prepared because you have options that you can eat versus just showing up and hoping there's something. So, make stuff for yourself, or if you're bringing the dish to pass, then make the dish that you want. So if no one else wants to eat it, you've got plenty. Also, you can have, clean snacks with you too. So just think ahead and prepare, and that way you don't get caught in the moment. And when in doubt, you could always fast, but fasting on Thanksgiving, it might be the hardest day in the year to fast. So hopefully this is helpful.